Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 8th. My name is Wendy, and if you have been wanting to book a personal reading with me, I now have an Etsy shop open. So you can go ahead and book through my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description box. Today I am using the Druidcraft Tarot. Justice. Okay, I see that you've been working toward balance. I'm getting at this as a financial thing, maybe paying off some debts, getting things paid off, back into balance, feeling more empowered financially. And getting to the truth of a matter, which requires progress, steps. It's like in justice, we have those two sides of the scales. And so in that process, one side gives its story, the other side gives its story, and then we weigh up the evidence, let's say. So there could be a little bit of a back and forth. Something might feel like a slow growth, feels like it's in progress, but you will reach justice. Your judgment is sound. I also heard that your judgment is sound. So something you've been working on yields a positive result. You've got the Four of Pentacles as well. Oh, wow. The Magician was sitting under that too. Okay. Okay, let's just stop there for a minute. Wow, okay, so it seems like you're able to either access hidden resources. It's almost like you crack the code. Or some of you, if you've been locked out of a home, a bank account, something that is crucial to your security, you're getting in. You're getting back in. I feel like you're granted access this week and something is transformed. You've been locked out of something and you're regaining access. I feel like there is some manipulation here in this reading because I see that somebody is kind of withholding, and like we have, there's this kind of secret protective chest, and then even the Magician's body language with the way he's blocking this pillar. I know that's not necessarily the intention, but I'm interpreting his body language as, but he's doing a dance, right? Like he's doing a ritual, so you don't notice what he's blocking, you don't notice what he's protecting. So pay attention to somebody's body language this week, if they're like overacting or if they're like physically blocking something. It kind of feels like there's something they don't want you to see. Let's keep pulling here. Capricorn for the week ahead, Two of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing that health is improving as well. If that's been a question for somebody out there, I do see that health is improving. I also see a new job. I do see a new, okay, you've got Cernunnos, you also have the Wheel. The Wheel is here. I don't have room to show you the full card, but we've got the Wheel there. So discipline is going to discipline in terms of accomplishing a goal, because you're like studying something, you're practicing a craft, you're getting used to a new schedule, you're getting used to doing something consistently. And so when you are able to achieve those consistent results, you can start to rely on it, and you might actually want to make something official. You might want to invoke or put more protection on something that you're creating for the sake of, because there's like a territory aspect to this, and you might want to protect your intellectual property, your rights, your creative, whatever you're doing. You may want to get some legal protection, perhaps. I heard some of you might be able to quit a second job. Some of you have had like a side gig or a part-time job, or you've been divided between two states, two ways of being, two jobs, two places. That is solidifying now. I feel like you're offered more security. There's more job security. There's more, like you reach the next level, you get benefits, you get security. But the thing is, you're given more responsibility this week. So it's like a trade-off, right? We use the term deal with the devil, especially as it applies to like a corporate sort of position or working for the government. It's okay, I'm getting benefits and I've got all these things set up, and I know that I'll always have this position, but I have to leave the house every day, and I work the same schedule every day, and the tasks I do are according to someone else's rules. And so there's something about that trade-off where you're not fully free, but you are secure, which gives us a certain amount of freedom. So I feel like you're looking at what it means to really be free. Things are balancing this week. I mean, that's very clear. It's very important. I also do feel that there is some legal action taken this week, I have to say, because Cernunnos is very territorial, and the wheel here, the way she's like carving out this tiny space, and then to see the Two of Pentacles with justice, I don't know, the whole thing makes me feel like there could be some legal proceedings, let's call them. And I don't know if a lot of you are already involved in legal matters, like if you have, I don't know, family law, or if there's something going on with a workplace, but there's a strong presence of corporate powers in your reading, government as well. I know that Capricorn rules those areas of society, generally speaking, but it seems to really be impacting your life this week. So that's maybe for someone out there. I do feel with the wheel, though, that things are turning around, and you're measuring your steps, right? Same thing with the Eight of Pentacles, same thing with justice, and even the Four of Pentacles. There is a careful measuring happening so that you're very aware of every little cent that comes in and goes out. So you're getting really serious with something, with discipline, with a budget. I don't know, some of you have got some really big goals, and you're getting very serious about them and setting out the steps to achieve the goals that you desire. So the wheel does indicate change, and it indicates, where on that wheel you are where you are on the wheel of the year, and it's important to be present and process-oriented at the same time as you are achieving these goals. So it's all about balance, and balancing that more rigid, masculine, result-oriented self with the more process-oriented, feminine self. Yeah, it feels like this is, I'm not allowed to go there anymore, because the the old myth, and some of you could of course be connecting to old mythology, legends, but the legend of Cernunnos, he's, also known as Pan, the god of the woods, and basically what's happening in this card is he stumbles upon these lovers, and then he turns into a stag, or he turns them into deer. So there's a transformation that happens when you are in someone else's territory. And the Magician is that transformation quality, but then the Two of Pentacles tells me that it's not natural for you, and that you are putting on a bit of an act, a bit of a juggling act, and it's like, I can't keep this act up forever, is kind of what I feel you're saying. And I don't know, some of you might be considering what it means to, like, something feels very performative. Like, again, being in someone else's territory, I have to transform who I am. And for some of us, that is a very fascinating journey. We like stepping into a role or someone else's shoes, so to speak. But for others, it could feel very alienating. And I kind of feel like for you, it feels alienating, and I feel like you're looking to build a life that allows you more freedom, where you have the same security and the same predictability, I guess, but you're also able to be yourself. But you're able to learn a lot of valuable things from this company process, like how they do things, right? It's inspiring you, but you're able to build something on the side, learning from them how it's done, but building something for yourself that allows for more freedom. Let's get an oracle card. I see real estate as well. I don't know, some of you, new beginnings. Real estate, there could be a house move, there could be something like timing, like you've got so much time to, like, there's something about this carving. I know she's measured it and everything, but it's going to wash away eventually. Like, there's something about timing, like you have to do this under a certain amount of time. A lot of you could be given deadlines with something, and I don't know, I feel like you're under a little bit of pressure this week. And I know, like, I sympathize. It is that time of year. We're all under pressure, even though it's supposed to be a season of peace. we reach crunch time in Sagittarius season, and then when Capricorn season comes, we do get that peace, like solstice up through New Year's. So, like, there's a nice, like, typically most of us get some kind of peace around that time. So peace will come, but I think first there's this, like, effort to get your ducks in a row, so to speak. And yeah, you've got new beginnings, so this week brings some kind of new beginning. So Capricorn, that is your reading for the week of December 8th. And if you want a personal reading with me, my Etsy is linked in the description box below the video.